Okay, to show you how my childhood sounded, listen to this. Holy shit, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh my, this video is getting taken down. Jesus Christ. It's 2010, you're flipping through channels, and then you stumble across this, and suddenly your brain just clicks because this wasn't the same stuff you're used to. While everyone else was watching Shin Chan's not so child friendly jokes, Animax was out here casually throwing Bleach, Naruto, Fairy Tail at you in the middle of the afternoon. Stuff you didn't fully understand yet, but you knew instantly this feels different. And if you grew up in India, you probably remember this era. We all thought we were just watching random cartoons. Hagemaru, Kitretsu, Ultra B, Doraemon, Shin Chan, Monster Kid. Turns out that was anime all along. We just didn't have the word for it yet. And if you're my age, which is I am 20 right now, you probably started watching anime around 2011. I hope if you're watching Animax. And I was about 8 to 9 years old back then. And I remember every show I watched, everything was instantly S tier. Everything was peak. Like if you ask the young daikon to rank animes, he would say Kodaura-san, Tamako Market, The World God Only Knows, Hunter x Hunter, Mob Psycho 100, Yu Yu Hakusho. Everything was peak. Every fucking thing was peak. Infinite Stratos was peak. Can you believe that? And so I was picking the clips for my video, and then I stumbled across one of my childhood animes, Little Battler Experience. Do you know this? I know all of you have a childhood mecha anime. For me it was this. As I was getting the clip for this anime, I just sat down and forgot about the clip and kept watching it, and the nostalgia, holy shit, shivered down my timbers. Jesus Christ, the nostalgia just touched me in inappropriate ways without my consent. So anyways, apart from that, another nostalgic anime for me was Blue Dragon. If you asked me to watch this now, I would probably shit on it. I know all of you have watched some idol anime. Like even if you watched Oshinoko, it is a great anime. It is written by the same author of Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is one of my most liked animes. For me, my first idol anime was Pretty Rhythm. I remember as an 11-year-old, I had a crush on one of them. Jesus Christ, I don't even remember which one of them it was. The 13-year-old daikon had very bad taste, which has become better, right? Right? Now that 80% of you have clicked off, moving on. Animax was such a blessing to all of us in India. Otherwise, I would have never got into anime because I was not really a tech kid. I had no idea that you could watch anime online. I actually heard it once from one of my classmates. They were talking about watching it on their desktops. I was like, why? Just watch it on TV. That didn't really click for me at that time. Oh, also, don't you forget that while you're watching Golden Time, your mother might come behind you, and not much unlike your PC, your TV show will also pause at the same fucking scene that you don't want your parents to see. Yes, that was very awkward. Apart from that, some of the shows that I really enjoyed during that time and that had stuck with me for a while are K-On!, The World God Only Knows, which was, I think, one of the series that I was really into, Little Battler Experience, then the card game show that I can't really remember. Tamago Market, Kotora-san, Hunter x Hunter, Fairy Tail, Yu Yu Hakusho, City Hunter. I can't stress more on how good of a show City Hunter was. Oh yes, Squid Girl. Any of you remember Squid Girl? I used to enjoy this shit so much. Animax did this thing where they recapped all the episodes that were aired during the week. Basically, just replayed all the episodes that were played that week. And I would sit down with my grandpa, just eat and watch Animax the whole day. Man, this nostalgia is so fucking weird. It hits you so much. I watched Naruto when I was like a kid, and Naruto, just Naruto, not Shippuden. I enjoyed it so much, but then time started running and it is 2016 now, and everyone is talking about how much they loved Naruto Shippuden. And I was basically forced to watch Naruto Shippuden. I could have enjoyed the show if nobody had forced me. Fuck you, weebs. In India, Naruto was extremely popular. Everybody was talking about it. People who didn't watch anime, people who watched anime, and my friends also started talking about Naruto. So I watched it and then I talked to my friends. And I tell you what, I shouldn't have watched it. I should have watched it on my own accord. But of course, nothing good lasts forever. Animax eventually dipped. By 2017, it was basically gone, and for a lot of us, it felt like someone just yanked the plug on our secret portal to Japan. So what did I do? I had two ways of watching anime. One was Animax, which was gone, and second was my plug of a brother. We will call him Brother Plug for this video. So what I did was give money to Brother Plug, and he would bring me a pen drive filled with animes, and that was my only way of watching anime for about a year. So 2017 was the year that I stopped watching a lot of anime and just watched the one which had actual subtitles. Yeah. And then one of my friends mentioned they have been watching anime online, and I was like, how do I watch anime online? Please teach me. You can actually watch anime on the internet, and you don't have to watch whatever comes up. You can actually choose. What a discovery, what a grandiose discovery. So anyways, I find out that I can watch anime online, so I watch anime online. And from 2018 to 2019, the amount of anime I had consumed, it's ridiculous. That's why I had such bad grades in my 9th grade. Obviously, all I was doing was watching anime. And that's how the weeb underground was born in India. See, back in the day, being an anime fan in India felt lonely. You would watch something on Animax or some janky 240p torrent and you couldn't really talk about it with anyone. Try bringing up Samurai X or Ouran High School Host Club in school and people would look at you like you just confessed to being into tax forms for fun. So you just kept it to yourself. Anime was your thing, your little secret world. But after 2020, suddenly everyone's watching. You would walk into a class and some random ass guy who only used to talk about cricket is now arguing about who would win, Goku or Saitama. You'd hear Attack on Titans, Shinzo or Sasageo blasting from someone's ringtone in the metro. It's such a trip because for years you thought you were the weirdo for liking the stuff. Now it's cool, now it's culture. And I know, unlike some Welsh men,
step aside, bitches. I'm the new queen in town.
Some Australian kid
Popping in that peppermint pussy, everybody.
and a Thai person
Bang, 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 bang.
who got bullied for liking anime because of course they watched anime back in the 2000s. I watched it in the 2010s. I wasn't really bullied for it. Maybe there was bullying in India for anime, for weebs, but I never experienced it because everyone around me was already into Animax or somewhat into Naruto. And honestly, I didn't talk much about anime back in the day and still don't. If you're an Indian kid and you haven't watched Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, whoa, how? And Jesus Christ, these Indian anime fans, the COVID weebs, they are so cringe. I actually like the fact that these guys are actually here, and surely how bad can they be, right? What the fuck is this? What? And conventions, oh boy. You got hardcore cosplayers sweating buckets in Delhi, the normies yelling Kamehameha in public, and that one who won't shut up about how, bro, Death Note is peak fiction. Kids who had never touched anime before suddenly knew who Levi Ackerman was, could recite the entirety of Unraveled, and posted Instagram stories like, I am not an anime fan, I am an otaku. For a guy who has watched so much anime. 15. So over these 15 years of consuming anime, what does one do when their My Anime list looks like this? Well, let's just make anime content, be an AniTuber in India, right? Another thing that I hate was people buying and selling illegal mangas in India. So what's happening here is random publishers are printing mangas and then selling them at the prices so low you would laugh at them, like $1 to $2 a volume, which is absurd. Listen, I know you all already pirate anime, which makes sense because Netflix has half shows and Crunchyroll has half shows. You cannot really get all the shows in 1 or 2 subscriptions. But don't buy fake mangas, man. You don't have to buy 3 volumes. Buy one and buy a real one. Okay, this was supposed to be a being an anime fan in India kind of video, and it turned out to be a nostalgia and rant video. Oh. Well, in my defense,